Have you ever stopped to think about how your mindset about money might be holding you back? What if the way you think about wealth is actually the biggest barrier between you and financial freedom? We all have a relationship with money, but did you know that this relationship is often shaped by our mindset? The way we think about money can influence every financial decision we make, from saving and spending to investing. Two mindsets in particular have the power to either propel us forward or hold us back: scarcity and abundance. In this video, we're going to explore how these two mindsets shape people's financial lives and why understanding the difference could be the key to unlocking your own financial success. The scarcity mindset tells you there's never enough to go around. It creates fear, competition, and limits how much you think you can achieve. If you're constantly worried about not having enough money, it's easy to feel stuck. On the other hand, the abundance mindset believes there's plenty of wealth and opportunity for everyone. It's about seeing opportunities, focusing on growth, and sharing wealth. Which one are you operating from? By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how these mindsets shape your financial decisions, and most importantly, how you can shift your perspective to move from a life of limitation to one of possibility. Understanding the scarcity mindset. The scarcity mindset is the belief that there's never enough money, never enough time, never enough resources. It's rooted in fear and competition, and it's one of the most common mindsets that hold people back from achieving financial success. When you live with a scarcity mindset, you're constantly worried about running out of money. This anxiety often leads to reactive behaviors like hoarding or overly controlling your finances and avoiding risks that could lead to growth. People with a scarcity mindset often view money as a finite resource, something that can easily slip through their fingers. This leads to a fear of losing what little they have, and in turn, they hold on to their money tightly, unwilling to invest or take chances that could improve their financial situation. One common behavior that comes with the scarcity mindset is living paycheck to paycheck. If you're constantly worried about how to make ends meet, it can be hard to think long-term about your finances. People with this mindset often prioritize short-term survival over long-term growth, which means they're less likely to save or invest for the future. The scarcity mindset can also show up in your spending habits. People with this mindset often struggle to invest in themselves or their future because they're afraid of spending money. They might hesitate to make investments in education or career growth because they fear the money won't come back. They might also avoid taking risks in the stock market or other investment opportunities because they believe it's too risky and could lead to financial loss. A real-life example of this is someone who gets a raise at work but doesn't increase their savings or investments. Instead, they continue to live the same way, with the same mindset of there's never enough. Even when opportunities arise to improve their financial situation, they hesitate or avoid them, afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. Understanding the abundance mindset. Now let's talk about the abundance mindset, an approach to money that sees wealth and opportunity as unlimited. This mindset is all about believing there's plenty of money, resources, and chances for everyone to thrive. People with an abundance mindset don't live in fear of losing what they have. Instead, they focus on growth, opportunity, and creating more value. Those with an abundance mindset understand that wealth isn't a pie where each slice is fixed. Instead, they believe wealth is something that can be generated, expanded, and shared. They see opportunities to earn more, invest more, and learn more, all while helping others along the way. This mindset is rooted in possibility, not limitation. They believe that there's enough for everyone and that success doesn't come at the expense of others. People with this mindset are more likely to take risks and make investments because they're focused on long-term growth. Instead of hoarding money or avoiding risk, they see it as a chance to learn and grow. They might invest in education, stocks, real estate, or even start a business. The key here is that they don't see money as finite. They see it as something that can be created and multiplied through smart decisions and actions. A great example of this is someone who chooses to invest in their personal development. They might take a course or seek mentorship because they know that the knowledge and skills they gain will increase their earning potential over time. They understand that the money spent on self-improvement is an investment in their future, not a loss. Another sign of the abundance mindset is generosity. People with an abundance mindset are more likely to share their resources, whether it's time, money, or expertise. They understand that by helping others, they not only create goodwill, but they also open doors for themselves. The more you give, the more comes back to you in unexpected ways. This mindset is centered around collaboration rather than competition. The key differences between scarcity and abundance. So, now that we understand what the scarcity and abundance mindsets are, let's take a moment to compare them directly and see how they affect people's financial lives. First, let's talk about decision-making. People with a scarcity mindset make decisions from a place of fear and limitation. They often focus on avoiding loss rather than pursuing growth. This leads to risk-averse behaviors. They might be hesitant to invest, start a business, or take any action that could possibly fail. Their decisions are based on protecting what they already have, which leads to stagnation in the long run. On the other hand, people with an abundance mindset are more likely to take calculated risks. They see failure as part of the process, something that can teach them valuable lessons. For them, every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. Their decisions are focused on long-term growth, which often leads to greater rewards in the future. Next, let's talk about money itself. People with a scarcity mindset often feel that money is limited, which leads them to hold on tightly to every dollar. They might oversave or underinvest, which keeps their money stagnant. They might avoid spending on things that could improve their lives, like personal development or even experiences, because they fear losing that money. This fear of spending often leads to missed opportunities. In contrast, people with an abundance mindset are more likely to see money as a tool to create more value. They're willing to spend money on things that will lead to growth, whether it's investing in a course, a business, or even something that improves their well-being. They understand that money is not something to hoard, but something that can be used to generate more wealth and opportunities. Finally, let's talk about mindset towards others. People with a scarcity mindset often see others as competition. They believe that if someone else succeeds, it means less success for them. This can create feelings of jealousy or even resentment. On the other hand, people with an abundance mindset see the success of others as a reason to celebrate. They understand that there's enough success to go around, and that collaboration is more powerful than competition. So what's the real takeaway from all this? The key difference between scarcity and abundance isn't about how much money you have. It's about how you think about money and opportunities. The scarcity mindset keeps you stuck in a cycle of fear, competition, and limitations, while the abundance mindset opens doors to growth, learning, and collaboration. When you shift from scarcity thinking to abundance thinking, everything changes. You stop seeing money as something that's running out and start seeing it as something that can be created and multiplied. You start making decisions based on long-term growth, not short-term survival. And most importantly, you start seeing opportunities everywhere. Because when you believe there's enough to go around, you begin to create wealth in ways you never thought possible. This shift won't happen overnight, but it's a powerful change you can make. Whether it's investing in yourself, taking smarter risks, or simply adjusting how you view others' success, you have the power to change your financial future by changing your mindset. If you found this video helpful and want more tips on how to take control of your money mindset, Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Raveling Money. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more videos that can help you unlock the financial freedom you deserve. And let's keep the conversation going. How has your mindset about money affected your financial journey? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it.